Hey guys, this is Venom coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the elder bots online and potential solutions to getting rid of them, or at least making their life a little bit harder. So if you've been playing this game for any period of time, you've probably come across bot farmers. You might be new to the game and be wondering what's going on. Well, there's people in the game that years ago they figured out that they could run some kind of script or program or something, and their character just goes around controlled by a computer program, I guess. And they're right now they are harvesting everything. It used to just be metal, but now they're literally picking up wood, rune stones, metal, everything. And it's not only is it annoying, it's an infestation. All right. If you went and bought a brand new home, we'll say, hey, Microsoft paid $7.5 billion, right, for ZeniMax. Well, if I bought a new house, paid a lot of money for it, and it was infested with roaches, I'd be pretty upset. I would want to call an exterminator. I would do something about it. Well, this problem's been in the game for years. You can report these bots until the cows come home. Sometimes the bots get banned, other times they don't. Sometimes they hang out for a very long time. The same exact bots are there day after day after day. That happens. Um, they're just they need to do something to get rid of them. So I've been sitting around thinking potential solutions, and the best way that I can explain why it should be done in this way is imagine you have several children, okay, and you have a 3-year-old. You got a cookie jar it's sitting on the counter. The other kids would like to enjoy the cookies, but the 3-year-old is constantly with its hand in the cookie jar. It's eating the cookies all the time. No one else can get any cookies except for the 3-year-old. They have it on lockdown. As soon as that cookie materializes in the jar, instantly it's being eaten by a level 3 bot. It's very annoying. And you can go report this 3-year-old, but nothing ever gets done. So what should a parent do? Okay, take the cookie jar and set it up just out of that child's reach. Now, the older kids can come along, they have no problem. They see a cookie, they get a cookie. But that 3-year-old can't quite reach it. So, what you ought to do is just make it harder for the bots to harvest. So, when people are creating these bot accounts, they're level 3, level 4. I'm assuming they probably just get a brand new account, skip the whale in prison. It might be someone that's already played the game before or not. I don't know. And then there they are, level 3, harvesting everything just constantly. So here's a couple of suggestions. Underneath, you could make it level based. And I understand some people would probably complain about, oh, you got to be a certain level before a harvesting feature was added to the game. And that's one of the potential solutions, is to add a harvesting feature to where you have to be a certain level before you can pick up that kind of material. Or underneath your crafting section, they could add something in here called harvesting, or they could add it to an already existing path, metalworking, for example. If you wanted to restrict, and so people that are brand new in the game, that are low level, it doesn't cost much material to craft anything anyway. So what they should do is make the material that you harvest at a low level. So if you had one skill point into metalworking, you would not only would it change the type of metal that you're picking up, but the amount that you get would be much lower as well. And the more points that you put in as it goes up, the more you would get. So that would help curb a little bit. But if you really want to get after stopping the bots, make it to where you have to get certified. You have to do your certifications when you go up to your guys to get certified for metalworking or your wood or any of these things, these jewelry. You have to go to your people to get certified. That would put more time invested into that character to where they have to go do these extra steps before they could even start harvesting in the first place. There's no other extra steps added. So as soon as The 3-year-old walks into the kitchen, it's immediately able to eat cookies. And all I'm suggesting is just put the cookie jar a little bit higher on the next shelf, out of its reach. That would help curb a lot of the bot farming, because then people would actually have to put time in their game before they could start just immediately harvesting everything. And it ruins anybody that's out there that's got these bots. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, you're in the wrong. I'm sorry, but you are. You are ruining the game for everybody else. I am sick. I'm literally sick and tired of getting ready to pick up something and I hear donk. Somebody's already using that. And it's a bot. If I could explode that character, that bot, and just deatomize it, literally. I'm talking like Neo from the Matrix, just jump right into it and blow it into bits, I would. maybe Zaz could put something in the game, right? Some kind of detection software. If somebody goes up and they pick up a resource and they're a bot, their character just explodes on the spot. Total VD, kills everybody inside. I don't care. I think that would be a I'm just joking. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Back to the point. If Zos would please address this, and I understand the problem is widespread everywhere. I mean, if you know where to look in this game, there's bots everywhere, and I get it. You know, I'm sure there's people working behind the scenes. They may not be visible to us walking around. The Z, you know, the little ZeniMax employee guys or whatever, they're probably there in the shadows. You just don't see them, I'm assuming. At least that's what I hope, because I've never seen one in my life actually in the game. And I've been on here for over 8 years. So I get they probably can't be everywhere. But it only takes literally less than a second to identify who is a bot and who's a legitimate player. A bot is just usually a level 3 or 4. Most of the time, they got a little scamp walking around. They all look identical, and they got a bunch of letters and random numbers and stuff for their name. You know, they don't want to waste any time trying to think up names. So if you think about it, they don't want to waste their time. So they just type in random letters and stuff, right? You know what? If they're so adamant about not wasting their time to even think up a name, let's waste their time. Let's do that. Make it to where they have to go get certified before you can pick up resources. Add it underneath these right here to where when you only have one skill point, you only get a very minimum, like maybe one material. And as it goes up more into this passive ability, the more you get. Now, granted, I know they're going to come right out of the Welling prison. They're going to have, 4 skill points? They could stack all 4 into one, but they're only going to be able to farm just that one at level 4. They won't then be able to grab a level 4 clothing, a level 4 enchanting, a level 4 jewelry, a level 4 woodworking, because they only have 4 points. You get what I mean? So you're restricting them. You're wasting their time. Now they have to go get certified, and then they have to figure out where they're going to put their points at. You're eating up their time. And I think that is at least a solution. It may not be the best solution, but it's something. It's at least something in the right direction, I think. If you guys have any other suggestions or ideas, if this bot farming has got on your nerves, please leave a comment in the section down below. If you have any great ideas, please, let's put it out there. Let's try to get something done, and we can go back to enjoying the game. The people that actually play in the game, not just these bots walking around. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm going to put some stuff together at the end of this and just kind of walk through the zones and show you all what all's been going on. If you want to hang out and check it out, please do. But yeah, if you will, please like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll try to get back to you guys with another video. Have a good day.
You have a moment? It's worth your time.
Yeah.